everyone. So this video we'll be looking at decommissioned cell phone towers. There's this company called Cincinnati Bell, and they have an office like in Cincinnati, Ohio. Um, I've been hearing they were moving to downtown Cincinnati. Their office building is closed up and everything. So the phone company is moving to like downtown Cincinnati and everything. Because I remember when I was decommissioning the cell phone tower, I spoke with the guys that were decommissioning and I asked them what company owns it. And they said it was like Cincinnati Bell, and like they're decommissioning it because they were moving to a different place in Cincinnati. They left behind all their towers, so they're all taken out and everything. The towers are still there, the towers themselves, but everything on it's taken out. So here's another tower that's been decommissioned. This one's got lights on it. You can see the beacon at the very top right there. And it's got side markers too. So this tower had two sets of antennas, like there used to be a platform about halfway up the tower that held a bunch of antennas, and then there was a platform for antennas at the very top of it. So yeah, this one's had lots of antennas and lots of wires going up through it as well. This tower here is one of Cincinnati Bell's tallest cell phone towers because it's very big and it sits up on the hill. So I see this one all the time in Springfield. It's got the beacon there at the very top of it right there. This one had two sets of antennas too. There's another platform about halfway up the tower. And there was a platform for antennas at the very top of it right by that beacon. This one I think has an modern incandescent or something. I don't know what that kind is. Yeah, it's got lots of beacons on it because it's a very tall tower. So this tower here is a monopole by a fairgrounds somewhere. This one had lots of antennas too, but the platform stayed up there for a while. But the antennas on it were taken down and all the wires were cut off of it before it was decommissioned and everything was taken out of it. Now there used to be a small shelter building below it that held all the generators and everything. They took that out too, because I think all the shelter buildings were ripped out as well, besides the antennas and everything. This tower here looks like it's got a new antenna put up on it after Cincinnati Bell must have decommissioned it. Because I know some of their towers that they decommission, like companies are buying them and using them for different use, or cell phone equipment on them. Because there's one that was, there's a monopole tower that was decommissioned after them. And like now, a company rented space on it or something. They got their antennas put up on it now. So this one's got a small antenna on it too. So some company must have bought it after it was decommissioned and they're like, maybe they can use it. So this cell phone tower here is one of my favorite cell phone towers. And I went through that city one time and I seen it and I didn't know it was one of the ones that was being decommissioned. So it turns out it was one of those that was towers being decommissioned too for whatever they were moving for. This monopole tower, I've seen it all the time when I was going down to Cincinnati. This one's off of Interstate 675 and Interstate 70. So every time we go through Dayton and Cincinnati, I see this one every time because it's like at that intersection that we use to go to Cincinnati. So yeah, every time we go to Cincinnati, it's like always there, and the antennas were taken down from it and put on a different tower. Because I think Cincinnati Bell, the guy I spoke with, he said all the antennas on their towers went to get repaired so they can go on different cell phone towers. Because I think they're enhancing their cell phone towers is what they're doing, and putting them in different areas. This decommissioned monopole tower is built right beside another one. So this one's like near a housing development, and it's been decommissioned. I think this is one of their first towers that's been decommissioned. because this one's like in the Cincinnati area, so they probably decommissioned those ones first, and then they went over to different areas and found their cell phone towers and decommissioned them. So this monopole tower's right by a mall shopping area. So it's like right in between a bunch of buildings and everything. So this one's like one of the first they decommissioned too. I'd say maybe like the sixth one they decommissioned or the second one they decommissioned. But all their towers, they're just like being decommissioned, and all the antennas, they're just putting on different cell phone towers just for, yeah, because they're being repaired and everything. So, yep, they're just like a bunch of monopoles with nothing on them anymore. They're just like giant poles that other people might use for their cell phone companies or whatever. So that's like one of the reasons why they kept them up, so that way other companies can use those towers. Some of them are just sitting abandoned as like a giant monopole.